All right, so working on the Beetle again today. Trying to get all the final engine tin painted. As you can see over here, got the fan shroud, got some of the cylinder tins. You can see we got a little bit of touch-up work we're gonna have to do on some of this metal. May have to do a slight little welding to get it tacked back to the way it needs to be. But got all the different tin pieces that go on. Got the accelerator, brake, clutch, pedal assembly here. Had to respray it, and then once we get that, then the bulk of our painting will be done. As you can see here, we've got the engine going together. Last, when we left off, we were still at the point of putting on this new alternator stand. If you are going to change over to an alternator instead of using the generator, then you have to have an alternator stand, which is modified. I had the original generator stand around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. And you can see, kind of, let me turn this around. You see the difference in the two. The alternator is set back here to allow for that thicker bevel. As you can see here, here's the alternator that we're going to run with. It's chrome, got a chrome backing plate. And this is why it's good to find a local parts dealer that can help you out, because we got this for a steal. You know, this would normally be a couple of $100, and I think we ended up getting it from them for like $60 or something like that, in perfectly good shape. Just took some carnauba wax to it to help clean it up, and then we'll get that popped into the fan shroud. That's the reason I was painting it over there. But right now we got the fuel pump going. This is one of these, what they call a universal squat type of replacement fuel pumps. The original fuel pump sat higher. If you got an quote alternator fuel pump, it had a 15-degree angle to it to make way for this bigger bevel up here. But then they started coming out with these universal ones like this, and it takes a shorter push rod, and so you have to be real mindful of that push rod. Make sure you've got the right one. We had to do a little bit of modification to ours, and then depending on you know, how short it is or how tall it is, you might have to add some extra gaskets in between, and so that's what we ended up doing. You do some Permatex in there, get it all sealed in. As you can see, ended up spraying this distributor cap. It was orange, as you can see, and I didn't really want the orange against the red and everything, so just got some semi-gloss enamel that I've been using on some of these parts, and just covered over these tops here to make sure paint didn't get down in there where the wires are going to go, and popped that spray painted and then popped that on. And so now we're at the point of about to put the fan shroud on, but first, before we do that, we got to take our intake manifold here along with the horns. I ended up spraying, as you can see, these kind of guys here that connect the horns to the intake manifold were originally orange. I sprayed them black as well to just kind of match. So about to put that on, and then we'll be able to get the fan shroud and the alternator happening. And that's basically it for now. So if you got any questions, leave a comment. I'll get back to you.